What's up? What's going on? You already knew that it was a matter of time before Tommy went off on Angry Man, right? So get up in here, man, and we're gonna have this one. And I appreciate it. Shout out to the real ones out there. Shout out to the real ones that's really out there. Not you fanboys who's gonna protect somebody regardless, even if the buffoonery is staring you right in the face, even if the buffoonery is written all over the wall. I ain't talking to y'all because you guys are going to defend nonsense regardless, just because you like the person. So I'm not talking to y'all fake people. I'm not talking to y'all at all. none of you guys, none of you guys actually count. Now, Tommy Sotomayor said that the angry man was a crybaby. He can't take constructive criticism. Angry man stole his style, stole his talking points. Angry man don't like to be on the panel with Tommy because Tommy takes all of the shine. Right. And there's a lot of truth to that because I said, you know, that is true. Angry man wants people to kiss his behind. And what type of black man gonna sit up there and defend Officer Tatum? For all you black people who listen to Angry Man defend Officer Tatum, you guys are downright pathetic. What black man in his right mind would speak highly of Officer Tatum? Seriously. I guess all you need is money and YouTube fame for people to agree with you and go along with your nonsense because no black man in his right mind is going to defend Officer Tatum like Angry Man did. Officer Tatum is a disgrace. 100%. He's pathetic. Now, Tommy Sotomayor is I got a lot to say about him too because it's like Tommy went on Jake Shields' show, and if you don't know who Jake Shields is, he's an ex MMA fighter who makes content online, and that's what he does right now. He speaks from the perspective of a white supremacist, even though he tries his best to cover it up to make it seem like he's just telling the truth. But it's mighty funny when black folks tell the truth about white people behavior. They say you guys are just claiming slavery ended 200 years ago. You know, they get to talking that nonsense. They get to talking that nonsense. Why would you go on a white man show to agree with everything that white people are saying, but you have no smoke for the things that white people do in this country? So I got smoke for Tommy Sotomayor too for all that sambo and all that tap dancing and samboism that he engages in. Why would you go to Jake Shields' show to talk about what's wrong with black people? Jake Shields would never come to your show to tell you what's wrong with white people. He'll never do that. Why? Because Jake Shields is on code with white folks. Jake Shield would never go to a black person's platform to talk about what's wrong with white people. He would never do that. Never in a million years would Jake Shields do that. It's crazy, huh? Teron Brown said, red with the beard, man. Hey, man, you already know what it is, man. I've been doing it for a very long time. It is what it is. We are back. I need everybody to bless that like button. You already know it ain't nothing. It's King Supreme. Make sure that you support the damn game in a major way. In a major way. Where we at? Where we at? Where we at? So many people been hating on my platform lately. It is ridiculous. And 90% of these people are black folks. That's the truth. That's the honest to God truth. Most of them are black people. People who claim to be FBA. Mad at me for telling the damn truth. Of course, you're never going to hear Officer Tatum hold black folks. Excuse me. You're never going to hear Officer Tatum hold white folks accountable. He's not going to do that. That's not how he makes his money. That's not how he makes his money on YouTube. He don't make his money by holding white folks accountable. He don't make money doing that. He makes his money holding black people accountable while making excuses for the things that white people do. That is how Officer Tatum makes his money. Man, I grow my beard. It just grows naturally, man. I ain't got to try to do it. It just grows naturally, right? I don't have to try it. It just grows that way, man. You know, if I don't shave in a week, you're going to see me with a full beard, even if I just shave. You know, that's how fast my hair grows. So I don't even have to try to grow a beard. It just comes naturally, family. So I can't really tell anybody how to grow a beard. It just grows naturally, man. You know? Hit the like button to support the show. Check this out right here. Check this out right here. I'm gonna play this clip. Matter of fact, I'm gonna play this clip real quick right here. Not this one. I got a clip that I'm gonna play. And let's get it. Shout out to everybody that I'm subscribed to, man. And they're gonna do their thing. I appreciate it, man. Shout out to
Beef Stroganoff.
Right.
Angry man's a hater. So says Tommy. Tommy Sotomayor calls out the angry man for being a hater, yet taking all of his talking points in a conversation that he's having with Sharon Bracey. So listen, the angry man's a hater. So says Tommy. Tommy Sotomayor calls out the angry man for being a hater, yet taking all of his talking points in a conversation.
And you notice how the angry man was sucking on Tommy's NUTs for the last year. I knew eventually Tommy was going to call out the angry man. I already seen it coming. I said, eventually Tommy's going to fall out with the angry man and call his monkey ass out. And that's exactly what happened. Tommy Sotomayor said the angry man is jealous of him. The angry man is still in his style. The angry man is taking all of his talking points. The angry man don't like to be on the panel with Tommy because Tommy gets all the shine. So Tommy Sotomayor has called angry man out for being a hater and a crybaby and a ninja who stole his talking points and style. Words of Tommy Sotomayor. Hit the like button. Let's get it. We're going to dive right into the conversation
that he's having with Sharon. The angry man's a hater. So says Tommy. Tommy Sotomayor calls out the angry man for being a hater, yet taking all of his talking points in a conversation that he's having with Sharon Bracey. So listen, yo, you see the angry man always talking about how he's the OG, he started all of this, which he has been here for a lot of years. I'm never going to be a hater and say that he hasn't. But he says that everybody's taking his talking points and his style. But here we have another OG that's saying you, in turn, did the same thing to him. And life, I'm just trying to tell angry man, it's like the Lion King. The circle of life. It's the circle of life, bro. But don't be acting like you stunting on the younger people when we have an OG and Tommy that's saying that you was jacking on his talking points. Welcome to On Go, everybody. I'm Uda. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Be a part of the Go Gang today. Hit the like, subscribe.
And shout out to Uda, man. I got this clip from Uda. Tommy Sotomayor goes off on angry man for being a crybaby hater, going off on angry man for stealing his style. Tommy Sotomayor goes in on the angry woman, also known as the angry man.
Hit the notification bells and make sure that you're notified when we drop in new content. Let's get right into this one.
I don't think you agree with most of the stuff you say. And let me tell you why. That's why you try to stop people from then questioning what you just said. If you believe in what you say, you love to field questions on what you just said. I don't know, but the thing is that they ask me a question about what I just said. Notice how many times Stacey Red said, "Let me ask," and I shut up and say, "Go ahead," because I think I'm a fucking oracle and I want to give the answer to someone.
This sexy red chick is trying to get simps and suckers to follow her platform because she puts her makeup on and weave, and she gets beta males to follow her channel based on that. It's the simple play. It's a simple play. If it wasn't for weak beta males and simps, none of these females will have followers, right? So you got to blame the beta males and simps and men who can't control their lust and thirst. They're the reason that these unworthy females get the attention that they don't deserve. So blame it on the beta males, tricks, and simps. They're responsible for females who do absolutely nothing. They're responsible for these women getting a lot of shine and followers because they're too damn thirsty.
Ask.
See, I just don't agree with the premise of how you state things. You make a premise of something that is completely off to what I'm talking about.
Tommy Sotomayor made being a Sambo profitable. So Officer Tatum and Tampon Daniels owes Tommy Sotomayor some money. They owe Tommy Sotomayor a big check. Tommy Sotomayor made being a Sambo profitable on social media. I promise you. That is a fact.
You know what I think? You know what I think you don't like is that I am this eloquent, and you say to yourself, "Man, I wish I could say it like that." I know you do. I'm not even trying to be funny. Most black men, the reason why let me just say, please, most black men hated me because I had the ability to put my foot in two worlds and be proficient in both.
I think that's why a lot of people don't like Angry Man too. To be honest, gotta learn. That's what makes you guys some great content creators.
Like I said, the people saw me and they said, well, let me do what he does. I'll leave it there.
Look, he didn't respond to that little thing that Sexy Red threw out there because he don't jack Angry Man. He's gonna go into why. Let's go right into it though.
Let's do what he does. I've seen it. Let me repeat it. And I'm not mad at people for repeating what they saw that works.
Hold on. What?
I heard what you put down, Tommy. Don't even worry.
Yes, let me repeat what I saw that works.
I like to be
look.
too.
I like I said, the reason why a lot of people hated me, which that was an individual who hated me, and I never did anything to them, didn't even know they existed. They were making videos talking about how they hated me.
Honestly, didn't know.
Angry Man, excuse me, Angry Man. Like back in the day, Angry Man made videos yelling at the top of his lung, going off on Tommy Sotomayor while copying everything Tommy Sotomayor was doing. So Tommy Sotomayor is right about that. How many of you guys remember when Angry Man linked up with Minister Jap and O'Shea the Duke Jackson, and Angry Man was going off? Well, the angry woman was going off on Tommy Sotomayor just to be cool with Tommy Sotomayor later, and then later on fall out with Tommy Sotomayor again in recent times. I mean, it's crazy, man. Bless the like button. How many of you guys remember when Angry Man was going at Tommy Sotomayor back in 2017 or maybe like back in 2018? He was going off on Tommy, and Tommy said, I don't know this guy. I have nothing to say with him. I have nothing to say to him. He's a peasant that's copying all of my talking points. That's what Tommy Sotomayor said about Angry Man back then. And in recent times, Tommy is saying the same thing about the angry woman now.
I didn't know.
Yeah, he had made videos before. I didn't even know it. Made videos about hating me and I ain't shit. And then you done sit up there and repeated me. So that's what didn't make sense. That is the ugliest thing when I watch people talk shit about me and then repeat me. Made videos about hating me and I ain't shit. Did anything to them, didn't even know they existed. They were making videos talking about how they hated me.
Honestly, didn't know. I didn't know.
Yeah, he had made videos before. I didn't even know it. Made videos about hating me and I ain't shit. And then you done sit up there and repeated me. So that's what didn't make sense. That is the ugliest thing when I watch people talk shit about me and then repeat me. So what I'm saying is that was the thing that made me
so much. You ain't never heard me repeat one thing you said. Like,
no.
So you could see. He said, I never even knew he existed. So the same way Angry Man try to OG younger content creators, look, he act like he don't know they exist. But look, Tommy Sotomayor, as you already know, he's ancient. He's before him. He was here, and he's saying that, look, man, you was hating on me. The same way how Angry Man try to go on about other people, other content creators. He all in the chat, combing the chat to see who's saying something. I never seen a person with so many subscribers that always got to worry about what the chat's saying. I don't understand how that works, bro.
Well, his name is the Angry Man, and the only reason that he's an angry man is because he's emotional like a woman. That's why Sim for the P said the angry woman. Why would somebody call himself an angry man but get mad when people call you emotional? I mean, make it make sense. I would never call myself the angry man but get mad when somebody calls me emotional. When we already know that the angry woman is known for being what? Emotional. Like Carl Thomas. I'm emotional and I can't let go.
Up, and if you got all the money, you don't care about what the people, the peasants, or whoever that's down there. If you living in the castle,
listen, you can like Tommy Sotomayor for the entertainment value that he brings. He's a good podcaster, but Tommy Sotomayor is a Sambo. Anybody who denies that, they're not being real with themselves. Tommy is a certified Sambo. Tommy Sotomayor made being a Sambo and a raccoon profitable on social media, and I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn about what nobody says. That's the honest to God truth. Tommy made being a Sambo and a raccoon profitable. Yes, he did. Is he right about the angry man? Tommy Sotomayor is right about the angry woman, but it doesn't take away from the fact that he's a damn raccoon. Let's be real.
Angry man is insecure. But we could understand. Because Tommy here is saying, look, you bit my whole style, bro. You jacked my whole style. He feel like Tupac. You know what I'm saying? You bit his whole style, yet you was hating on him to come up, right? Probably to come up. That's just my own opinion. Most likely to come up, right? Everybody be trying to do these things, right? But look, he said he didn't know you. Yet you was taking on his talking points. Okay? So when you try to act like the big OG, somebody's always going to be a bigger OG than you. And that's just life. That's just the circle of life. That's just the circle of life, bro. There's always going to be a bigger fish than you. If you think you're the biggest fish in the pond, it's always going to be.
This is what Tommy said on Rumble about the angry man. I'm going to let y'all hear it right now. We're going to get back to this. Right. Check this out. Check this out right here. Check this out right here. Watch this. This is what he said about the angry woman. This is what.
When I just pointed it out, they swore up and down because you thought that I was going to be worried about angry man being an enemy. You thought that I was going to be worried about Mr. Fantastic being an enemy. You thought that I was going to be worried about any other nigga you could think of trying to be a bitch, Batty. He went out his way to try to be a whore. Tommy said this. I think he was talking about you. And I was waiting because I want to see who's going to whoop my ass. Oh, nobody is? Okay, I just wanted to make sure. But here's the funny part. Where you niggas that told me the reason that angry man wasn't on my show is because he don't like doing panels? Then how in the fuck he always crying about what people do to him on panels? Am I lying? Somebody tell me I'm lying. Somebody tell me I said this wrong. Somebody tell me I got it wrong. If you don't like doing panels, then why are you discussing what happened to you on a motherfucking panel? I didn't do you like that, did I? Huh? Angry man, did I sit up there and talk to you like a bitch? Angry man, I know you're listening with your listening ass. Did I talk to you like a bitch like they did? Do I not pass the mic to you, nigga, like they don't? I showed you respect over here. And how'd you respond?
Tommy Sotomayor calls angry man a bitch and a crybaby and a sucker who took his style. Tommy Sotomayor is going in on the angry woman, also known as the angry man.
How'd you repay that respect? I don't do panels like that. You damn sure keep doing them. So where are the pussy niggas that told me he don't do it? And I'm making a big thing out of nothing. Well, you up here crying about nothing.
See, this bitch ass nigga right here doesn't like me. And that's why he would say something like that.
So he said that guy named Jay White is a bitch ass nigga that don't like him. Cause all he said was it seemed like you rage quit after Ali yelled at you like a little kid for a minute straight. Ali did yell at him like a bitch. He did. And then continued when you left. After that man yelled at you like a bitch. Hey, y'all, am I over exaggerating? Because I yell at my bitch like that. And I expect the same response from my bitch.
Tommy Sotomayor called angry man a capital B-I-T, a beyond. He said the angry woman is a B word. He's a crybaby. He's jacking his style. The angry woman stole all of his talking points. Tommy went in on angry man, bro. You know what I mean? Right after angry man thought that he was cool with Tommy.
I yell at you, you better not say shit, my bitch.
No.
He yelled at you, you sat there like this and clicked off.
I mean, Tommy does accuse everybody of taking his stuff, right? But it's crazy that the angry woman thought that him and Tommy was gonna be cool. But yes, he did say, "Yeah, that Red Supreme took my style." Man, I ain't never took this dude's style. But you know, Tommy claims that everybody took something from him.
He liked me, he would say Angry Man left the panel because he didn't want to go back and forth. He didn't want to keep going back and forth because I already went back and forth with one person, with a couple people up there. He would say Angry Man didn't want to keep going back and forth, so he did the mature thing and just left. That's what he would say. But see, when somebody doesn't like you, right? When somebody doesn't like you, then they say that type of crazy shit.
Right. A newbie said Angry Man was always on panels. He even created his own group called the Avengers. But they lied, of course.
He said Angry read my comment wrong.
You did.
Let me read it again. You said, seem like you rage quit after Ali yelled at you like a little kid for a minute straight. No, I read it correctly.
See, the angry woman went on a panel with Ali.
You didn't understand.
Listen, the angry woman went on a panel with Fatty and Ali, and they was yelling at the angry woman, right? Because the angry woman was complaining about not getting enough airtime on the microphone. So Ali told Angry Man to quit yelling like a beyond, 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 beyond. And Angry Man got emotional. He left the show. Yeah, he does look like Mac 10. I got to be real. The angry woman looks just like Mac 10. Angry Man looks like he can be Mac 10's brother. I promise you. You're right about that.
You read it. You read it word for word correctly. You did not comprehend it correctly. See, it's why it's hard to talk to niggas. Instead of him saying he didn't read what I said correctly, what he should have said was, that's not what I meant. I didn't mean it the way you are comprehending it. Because he read it the way you wrote it. He didn't repeat it the way you said it. Because again,
you got frustrated. These things happen, no big deal. Few weeks, months, y'all be good again. See, I got frustrated. It can't be that maybe, it can't be that just maybe I just didn't feel like dealing with that.
What? What did this nigga just say? I didn't get frustrated. I just didn't feel like dealing with that. Sounds like frustrated. That sounds like what getting frustrated is. This person's bringing me something. I didn't feel like dealing with it. That's frustration. See, like this person, how could I look at what they said? They said I got frustrated. How could it not just be that I didn't want to deal with that? Frustrated.
Yeah, man. I grew up off of Spice 1 and 2 Short, man. Listen, man, I grew up listening to E40, Spice 1, 2 Short, Mac Dre. I grew up on all of that, homie. Matter of fact, I used to listen to more Bay Area music than LA music. I'm gonna be real with you guys. I grew up listening to more Bay Area music compared to LA music. E40, 2 Short, Mac Dre, and Spice 1. I grew up listening to all of that stuff every single day. That's a fact. So that's why some people think that I'm from the Bay Area, even though I'm from Los Angeles. But I grew up listening to Mac Dre, E40, and 2 Short, and Spice 1. That's a fact. And I just said, hey, man, shout out to Spice 1. Spiggity 1, man.
I already had to deal with 2 other guys coming at me crazy early on the stream.
Sounds more like frustrating. So after saying it's not frustrating, he then says, I don't want to deal with it, then continue to talk about his frustration.
I just didn't want to deal with it. See, there's no, let me tell y'all something. There's no circumstance where Angry Man would ever get any type of credit for any type of mature behavior. It just doesn't fucking exist. It just doesn't exist.
That doesn't.
Doesn't exist at all.
He never gets credit.
Now,
Oh yeah, Mac Mall. You remember Mac Mall? I grew up listening to Mac Mall. You know what I mean? Dope Fiends Lullaby, my man Mac Mall putting it down. The RBL Posse, man. Trust and believe, man. I grew up listening to that Bay Area music, homie. Heavy. I was one of the first people in my neighborhood slapping at Mac Dre. I put most of the brothers on the Mac Dre in my community, the Loonies. I got 5 on it, Yuck Mouth, Numbskull. So yeah, man, man, I'm a heavy supporter of Bay Area swagger and Bay Area music for sure. You know, yeah, man, salute. I got a lot of love for the Bay Area, man. Rapping Forte. Shout out to my man Rapping Forte. Can't forget about Forte.
maybe if I were like say a Andrew Wilson, you know, if I were a white guy, y'all wouldn't even view it that way. You'd view it entirely different.
Hold on, man. Hold on 1 second, you guys. Bear with me. Angry Man be pausing and a lot of stuff like that. So bear with me. Get the likes up for your boy Selly Sell. It's going down tonight. Of course, man. You know Selly Sell, man. Come on, man. You got, hey, you already know what to do. You know what I'm saying? Messy Mar, man. Grew up listening to Messy Mar, man. Shout out to San Quinn. Shout out to Messy Mar. Shout out to JT the Bigger Figure. Man, shout out to all them Bay Area brothers, man. I grew up listening to all that. I mean, what y'all know about that? What y'all know about that late 90s, early 2000s Messy Marv, man? Come on, Messy Marv was one of the hardest to come up out of the Bay. It's sad what happened to Messy because he got strung up off of that dope. But man, I love Messy, man. I hate that Messy didn't screw his life up off of that dope. But man, gotta love Messy Marv. I'm talking about that 2004, that 2005 Messy Marv, man. You gotta love that.
See, the funny thing about it is,
you know,
I'll be labeled an individual that doesn't have any self-control. So when I don't, quote unquote, display self-control, it's because I'm emotional. It's because I'm childish. It's because I don't know how to, regulate myself. It's because I'm not stoic. But if I do control myself, if I do show the patience of Job, I got shut down. I got frustrated. Like, I'm gonna tell y'all the God's honest truth. Y'all have no idea how sick and tired I am of you motherfuckers trying to figure out a way to make me be what you want me to fucking be.
You all right, Sassy Girl. They said the exact same thing. They said the exact same thing.
You have no fucking earthly idea. If you really want to be truthfully honest, most of the time when I'm on panels, I have the goddamn patience of a fucking saint. Most of the time when I'm on panels, I overlook a lot of fucking disrespect. If you really want to be honest, many times on panels when other people are cutting up, I step in and try to be the peacemaker and try to actually make some sense of two different points of view so that people aren't arguing with each other.
So he tries to be John Cena. Go ahead.
When I actually do streams and decide to do panels, none of that type of shit goes on my panels. None of it.
He doesn't do panels. He don't like panels. But go on.
People come over here. If I do a panel, folks are able to say what's on their mind. Nobody's getting interrupted. Nobody's getting talked over. Nobody's being disrespected.
You mean like on my panels? WHB says,
yeah, you're right about that, School man. We can't forget about Drew Down, man. Drew Down. You know, shout out to my player partner, Drew Down. Can't forget about Drew Down, man. That's my dog right there, homie. You know what I'm saying? I bought a few of Drew Down's albums, man. So shout out to Oakland, the whole Bay Area. I rocks with Drew Down heavy. Can't forget about the homeboy Drew Down for sure. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to that Oaktown, my player partner Drew Down. Shout out to Spiggity One, Spice One.
well, part of it could be because you call yourself an angry man.
Yeah.
That's the fucking truth. That's the truth. Now,
DJ, I told you. I told you I did that on purpose. It was all I did on purpose. When I wrote that in the comment section, I said I was just writing. I knew he was reading as that dude was going on. I can't let this pass. He is, oh man, he is giving you the business. He is roasting you. He is punking you. And he read that and did like this. You can't read that. You can't read that and see all them people laughing and giggling. You gotta leave. I'm not saying he's wrong for leaving. I'm saying he's wrong for this response, though.
Yeah, you're right about that. Tupac did start off in the Bay Area. Humpty Hump gave Tupac his rapping debut. So Tupac went to the Bay Area, and the Bay Area is the ones that put Tupac on musically. You know what I mean? Do the Humpty Hump, do the Humpty Hump, Humpty baby, do the Humpty Hump, do the Humpty Hump. Digital Underground and Humpty Hump is the ones that put Tupac on. They let Tupac rap on his first verse. One of Tupac's first verse, the first rap song that he spit on was from Digital Underground and Humpty Hump. So you gotta, man, you gotta love the Bay Area, man. Yeah.
what happened was very simple. What happened? Fatty emailed me, asked me if I wanted to headline his show Friday.
Yeah.
I said, I emailed him back. I asked him, what's the topic going to be about? He said he don't really give out the topic. It's kind of like, I guess he wants, organic reactions, which I understand. So I'm like, cool, count me in.
Dre said, so
yeah. All around the world, same song. All around the world, same song. That's when Shock G brought out Tupac, and that was Tupac's first rap verse ever. Shout out to Shock G, the Bay Area, for putting Tupac on the rap game. Tupac came to LA later, but Tupac got his start in the Bay Area. That's a fact. I gotta pay homage when it's due.
instead of calling yourself Angry Man, how about you rebirth yourself as Patient Man?
Tommy Sotomayor said, instead of calling yourself the angry woman, you need to call yourself the patient man instead of calling yourself the angry man. Rebrand yourself and call yourself the patient man. Stop going by the angry man if you don't want people to call you emotional like a damn woman.
Retarded these people are. No offense to anybody, but that's the only word I can use. Retarded. Let me explain. The man said, why don't you headline my show tonight? And he said, before he could say, I'll do it, he said, well, what's the show about? And Fatty told him, can't tell you. And he said, okay, perfect. I'll be there. want to go to movies with me tonight? What we going to see? I don't know. Perfect, I'll go. Would you like to go out to eat with me tonight? Where we going to eat? I can't tell you. Okay, I'm down. If you were down without information, then you should have been down when they first asked. Army Vet said, just throwing some color in the chat. Thank you. I was feeling naked for a minute. If you were going to go anyway, why did you ask?
Right? So, it wasn't until today, a couple hours before the show, that I found out that Sharon was going to be on the show. So I'm already mentally preparing myself for that because I know the moment I get on the show, he's going to clout chase. I know that. I know he's going to try his best to get a viral moment. Right?
They all say this because they all do this. Try to turn, like, I've never brought any of them on my show or any of that to try to just, if we all get along, like I heard that stupid fat motherfucker say that shit, that the whole purpose they get there is to argue. And I'm like, no, it isn't. And that's what CJ told him. CJ said, no, it's not. That isn't why we're here, just to have the conversation. And if we agree, why is that bad? That's what became fake about all these so-called debate shows. The people were just arguing to argue, just prefab arguments that weren't even real arguments. Say he's always complaining about other people playing the victim while playing the victim. He's always acting like people are doing him wrong. No one is being fair to him. Yeah, that is an odd thing for an adult to be saying. And what makes it really odd too is that he has his own YouTube presence. So why does he keep finding himself in position on these people's show to where they're mistreating him?
Right. Tommy Sotomayor is right about that. Why does the angry man keep going to these panels, then complain about how these people are treating him, complaining about how they're treating him unfair and not letting him speak when he has his own platform? Angry man is a crybaby. He goes on all these panels, but when he goes to these panels, he complains about how he's being mistreated on these panels. What a damn crybaby. Yeah.
John said, I bet niggas don't even know what prefab means. Yeah, like I honestly don't get it. And it's not a knock on anybody. I just don't get it. He doesn't need them, but he likes being around them. But as I told y'all in the show, he wants to be him. Him and Fatty want what I have. They all say this, that like if I go somewhere, I don't give a fuck how many of y'all other motherfuckers went. If it's 9 niggas here, I don't give a shit if it's me, Anton, Tyreek Nasheed, and what the fuck ever. If I'm on Rumble, we care about our creative.
Now, he is a crybaby.
There are millions on the panel. The people are going to start directing questions.
No, hold on. I'm gonna let you guys hear this. He is a crybaby. If you got your own platform with 800 some thousand subscribers, why do you keep crying about how people treat you on other panels all the time? You want to cry all damn day.
Be a bigger fish, man. That's a fact, bro.
You say simp shit, and I do not say any of these things. So you are very original. You are the original simp.
You like Shiraz's 100% original. I give him
yes,
black
I
ass.
You are the original simp. I will tell you that all that simpage that you put out here, you didn't steal none of that from me. I can never say that Sharon took what I said. No.
Hey, look, I can't be a simp. I don't get enough support from women to be a simp.
Because I'm telling you, you think simping for them will work, and it doesn't.
Just because you don't get support from women, that don't mean that a person can't be simping. People are going to support what they want to support. They're going to support certain simps that they want to support, or certain people that they want to support. But that doesn't mean that a person can't be a simp, Sharon. You know what I'm saying? And if you're not a simp, give him more pushback than this, and don't just jokey with him. Say, nah, bro, I'm not no simp, bro. That's not what it is, bro. And sometimes we got to be a little more assertive, even though I hear you saying, Sharon, that you're not, and you don't feel that you are. And you know what I mean? Salute to you. But that doesn't mean just because of that, a person simping, that doesn't mean that they are going to get the support that we think other simps may get. Feel me? Y'all get in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about that.
No, I'm actually, this is what I actually believe.
You don't believe this shit.
I don't do it because I want some goddamn woman that I don't
Yes,
know.
right. You
for
gonna let 'em
straight
call you
woman
out like that?
affection. I do
You know why
not
I
do
don't-
it for straight woman affection.
You know why I don't believe you believe all that shit you say?
Sexy Red over here stirring the pot. You gonna make him call you out like that? But he did call him out. But you gonna make him call you out like that? That's crazy. That's funny.
Saying about these black women? Because when you get off the show, you go eat beef stroganoff.
Not beef stroganoff.
Right?
What's wrong with beef stroganoff? Dr. Brother Nooms.
Beef stroganoff just ain't a black thing. We know that. We know that stroganoff just ain't a black thing. So I do get where Tommy's going with the stroganoff. But Sharon laughed it off as well, and he didn't take that so harshly. So salute to them both for actually having that quick interaction. And you already know the vibe, man, you know? Salute to that, bro. But at the end of the day, man, when we thinking about this, man, the angry man, come on, bro. You heard Tommy say it himself, bro. You bit his style, okay? You always act like you the big fish in the pond, and I'm not a hater. You're a bigger fish in the pond than I am when it comes to YouTube. You was here when I got to YouTube. And you were a big personality on YouTube when I got here. So I'm not going to say when I got to YouTube, which was some years ago too. I could run around like 10 years or something. Or whatever, how long ago, you know what I'm saying? But I ended up leaving YouTube for a couple of years though as well. But when I came in, you were a big personality on YouTube. So I'm never going to take that from you. But at the end of the day, look at that. Tommy, which is a bigger fish than you, right? In his own right, he will feel, because he's giving you a lot of the talking points, and you were hating on him at once upon a time. You see what I'm saying, Angry Man? So as OGs, I know y'all got y'all talking points. Y'all talk about the women all day who ain't shit. Tommy like to say, look, he don't like women with weaves and all that. We've been rocking weaves since Africa, since Egypt, all that hair pieces. We've been doing these things. We created these things, not the Korean man or the Korean woman, okay? But at the end of the day, regardless of what you think you like or dislike about a black woman or about a black man as well, I get it. Why not use your platforms to also push a certain level of positivity across too? The good things that you highlight in these same black women or in black men as well. Why not? We just gonna get to the point and just keep the chain going. And that's why it seems like a grift all the time to me. That's why I say it's a grift a lot of times with the talking points and the conversations. So we got to keep it real. Use your platforms to push some positivity forward about our people, because our people are not all negative. Yeah, we got some bad apples in the bunch, but that doesn't represent every single person. Look at a person like me. I came from a different walk of life, bro. A lot of my friends are unalive. They're gone. All gunshot victims, bro. It's not a game, bro. A lot of my friends are in jail doing 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 years in jail. One of my friends got 70 jail. We all 70 years in jail. We all did the same things together, man. But God was sparing, and Jesus was sparing enough to help change my life, man, to bring me to some other walks of life, to take me up out those streets, man. I'm one of the lucky ones that got up out of there, bro. And I'm not a person that try to be gangster all day with people. I'm a very humble person, bro. But I just don't like when certain people try to be bullies. I don't like when certain people try to bully me. If not, don't try it. Because I'm a humble person. And I don't like when people just get the pop in it when I know that they ain't going to really pop it. You see what I'm saying? We all grown men. It's about our children, pushing our children forward, doing things for our family, whoever we have left, and helping somebody besides ourselves out there, on them streets, out there, in the world. That's what it's about to me. That's what it's about to me. So the angry man when you went subbing me on your channel, this is what got me doing a few videos about you, because I don't care to do videos about you, brother. I know all the talking points. I know everything to say about you if I want to. I know the way to go find the videos if I want to react and do a reaction to you. I already know that. But I didn't sub you, brother. I spoke directly to you on a man's channel, yet you go on another channel to say, yo, some dude from Brooklyn said this and said that. I'm not a dude from Brooklyn. I am from Brooklyn, but my name is Uda, bro. But stop subbing me. If you're a man, be a man. I told you to your face whatever I told you. As men can apologize. If we went too far and then we had to apologize, then that'd have been that if that was the case. But one thing I'm going to do is be direct. One thing I'm going to do is be direct to you. I'm not going to be passive aggressive. I'm going to be assertive, because that's what we do as men. So stop the subbing, angry man. Because at the end of the day, the same way, Tommy said what? You was over here subbing him and hating on him and doing all of this and all of that. But yet you was taking all the man talking points. So he gave you some of the ground that you got on YouTube as well. You learned from him as well. So why don't you look forward for the next generation of content creators that's coming up, not just the channels that you want to cherry pick and, oh, I'm gonna go over here on this channel or that channel because they gonna, you know what I mean, let me do what I want to do, say what I want to say. Because that's the reason why you're not on Izzy Band's channel. Because
see, the angry woman is a crybaby. He goes around to these different platforms crying about how he's being treated when he has his own platform. Like Cry Me a River.
Izzy Bands, after a while, didn't want to let you do what you wanted to do and say what you want to say, even though you got away with M over there the whole damn time. And I still feel that you owe a lot of people some apologies, man, especially people in that chat, especially a person like Bridget in Izzy's chat. You went and cursed that woman out, called her everything but a child of God. Why? Just because she said angry man pay the money? What are you talking about, brother? That doesn't mean as a grown man you need to carry yourself like that. So you over here telling men what they should be every day. Why don't you look in the mirror and tell yourself what you need to be and you take accountability? Why don't you do that? Salute to everybody, man. Y'all get in the comment section. Y'all let me know what y'all thinking about this whole situation. What you think about Tommy saying angry man bit his whole style, his whole talking points was a hater to him, but angry man always acting like somebody's a hater to him. Y'all get in the comments, man. Uda, 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 always on go. Like this video, hype this video.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Just towards me. And they let me talk for a long time. They want that same respect. I never asked for that respect. How many of you guys have noticed that? If I go to a show, they just let me talk. I don't know what it's about, but they just let me talk. Pretty cool. But I don't need to talk, and I don't try to take over their show. Even the time that he tried to talk shit to me, when he said I was calling that girl a bitch for no reason, I sat there on the panel for like 30 minutes and didn't say shit. I waited for them to say, what is your thoughts? Well, since you asked. Since you asked. There you go. I sit, make faces, do my Three Stooges shit with my head. I do all that. Thank you, Desert Clark. He said, shout out, Tommy. But I'm like, what?
Let's hear what Oda had to say real quick, and we're going to go right back to Tommy Sotomayor.
Never seen no sirens. You behind your desk with toys, Yu-Gi-Oh toys behind you, right? Come on, brother.
Now, Angry Man was talking about, man, I got money. You still in the hood in Brooklyn. Man, shut up, angry woman. You always crying about how somebody treats you when you got your own platform. Now, this brother right here is from Brooklyn. He's calling out the angry woman for behaving like a woman. Let's go.
I never made no videos about you, but don't sub me. I'm very direct. I'm very assertive. Sometimes I can be aggressive, but as a man, I'm assertive. I tell a person what I'm thinking. You know what I'm saying, bro? So you online subbing talking about somebody from Brooklyn is crazy to me, bro. I ain't sub you. You got way more subscribers than me. I didn't clout chase you. I ain't gonna make a video about you, homie. Come on, brother. You're doing the wrong thing. You most definitely are doing the wrong thing. You talking. Come on, bro. That ain't it. That ain't it, bro. That ain't it, bro. You gotta get outside, man. Okay? You and me walk down the street, any street, New York, Alabama, Albuquerque, wherever you live. Who you think they're gonna recognize, you or me? Angry man, nobody knows you in real life, bro. You need to understand that. I'm not subbing you or shading you. You know what I'm saying? On YouTube, you lit. But are you that lit? You can't even get 1,000 people in your chat with 1 million people in your damn subscribers. Bruh. Come on, bro. Don't sub me, bro. I'm not the one, son. My name Udis, and I'm outside with the shooters, bro. We outside with the real ones, bro. Come on, bro. I move around Earth, chilling like this. Suit, jacket on, regular around the thugs, around the wolves, bro. I'm around lions, tigers, and bears. Not surviving, thriving, bro. It's different for me, bro. You know what I mean? If you ever mention me and you speak about me, say my name, say my name. You know what I'm saying? Say my name, bro. Ain't that serious. I don't want no clout from you, bro. I don't want no clout from you. I'm not like a lot of these guys that want to be on the bandwagon and shit like that. I watch you bark on women, argue, go to your highest decibels with women, not only men, but women. And when a man tell you something, now you want to play victim. Now you want to compare what I'm telling you to Carmelo Anthony, bro. It's not that serious. I told you something, man. Leave Carmelo out of it. Leave Carmelo out of it, bro. It's time for us to be men. The men that you talking about that we should be. It's time for you to be that same man, brother. Real shit. You hear the flutes in the back, the little violin playing, right? Come on, bro. You gotta do it better than that, angry man. Come on, bro. I wasn't gonna make this video. I didn't do no videos about you. I told you something on the panel. We was there. I ain't gonna make no videos about you, bro. I ain't clout chase your name and tag you and nothing and try to get some fame off of you, brother. Be direct. What I told you was very direct to you. Everybody on that panel knows that, regardless of what I said to you. You feel me? But I didn't sub you. I was very direct to you. And as men, if we went to a level and we need to apologize about things, I could do that too, because I'm a man. But one thing I won't do is come indirect to you, bro. I won't be indirect, bro. I'm really from Brooklyn. You pretend to be from Brooklyn, bro. Nobody I know from Brooklyn acts like that. Where you at, in Alabama somewhere? All of my homies in Alabama, wherever you at, they don't act like that down south. They about it. They very direct. So be direct, bro. Out of all the women you done cursed out online, I'll make a fucking monologue. Bro, I will put together the skits of you arguing with women, not just men, bro. And you playing victim? And you trying to clout chase that and bring it into the Carmelo Anthony, bro? Sad work with you, my nigga. Who the on go, though, bro? Know that I'm on go, bro. All right, man? Change your ways, angry man. Okay? Stop being an angry man and be the happy man, bro. That's a fact, man. Everybody tap in with the shooter, bro. Uda always on go, you heard? Get outside, angry man. We never seen you outside, bro. Never seen you outside. Y'all talking. Never seen you outside around nobody, homie. Want to see street signs? Never seen you outside, son. Go outside in your country. Wherever you live, man. You in an island somewhere in the country. Come outside in the sticks, wherever you live, bro. You only go outside in front of the barbecue grill, my nizzle. I barbecue grilled you. Come on, bro. Who don't go, man? Don't play with me, bro. I'm not the one, bro. And there ain't even no smoke, bro. There ain't even no beef, bro. But we grown-ass men. But don't sub. You be very direct. You say someone's name when you talking about them. You're not giving nobody no clout when you the only one making videos about it, homie. I ain't make no videos about you, brother. I don't want anything from you. But I'm also not them dudes that sit on panels with you and dick ride. I'm not a dick rider, bro. I've always done my own thing. in my whole life, on YouTube, everywhere, bro. I've always done my own thing. And I do a challenge to you. You walk with me down any block, any street in America, bro. Let's see who they'll recognize. They won't recognize you, bro. No one knows you, Angry Man. Who do you think you are, Kevin Samuels? Baddies is over here. I just want to go by the music. Bro, no one recognizes you, bro. At least O'Shea Duke Jackson, they wouldn't even recognize him, but he's African. So the African's gonna at least recognize him, bro. Come on, bro. Who the on go, Angry Man? Stop playing, man. We changed your name to the Happy Man, bro. Or the Quiet Man in a minute. Who the...
So y'all heard that, man. Y'all heard that. Let's get back to what Tommy Sotomayor had to say about the angry woman. Hit the like button, y'all. I bet you won't. Yeah, you can spam the comment section all. You can spam the comment section all you want. I bet you won't hit the like button, you coward. Excuse me. I bet you won't hit the link, you coward.
And you got to think about this. These people don't get invited to these things, and they're on YouTube. I haven't been on YouTube, and I still get invited to shit. How's that possible? I'm supposed to be going to out to Vegas, but if you don't get the money right, like I could definitely use being on their show again, but you gotta get the money right or I can't come. So that's the argument. The money's not right, I can't go. But if Fatty told you they headlining, and you let them talk shit to you with your name on the podcast, that's crazy, sir. You were headlining. They lined your head right up and got them a viral moment off you. Got you to click off. Thank you, Hydro, for that $5. They lined your head right up.
Look, I'm having this Super Bowl party and we're going to have sandwiches over here. You can come over here. And I say, okay, cool, right? You're not.
That tells you a lot about you. If you said you was going to have you a little party yourself and they told you, hey, we going to have a party over here, why would you say, cool, come over there? But if you came over there, you can't go over there and act like that party's supposed to go like the one you was going to have at your house. Can I get an amen? If you were going to throw your own party and they asked you to go over there, I told y'all what I did when I was over at motherfucker house and the bitch got smart with me. What I told her I did? I shut the fuck up and said, you right. Then get my black ass home. I'll never sit up there and let you talk to me like that again. I won't let my mama talk to me like that again. I don't know what the fuck going on in your life, but if I done set myself up to where you'll talk to me like that, you'll keep talking to me like that. That is too. And especially if I know I'm being nice and motherfuckers is asking me shit. I didn't offer this to these niggas. They asked me shit, so I answered it. You got mad that I was answering it? Cool. You'll never get a chance to tell me that shit again. Next time somebody gets smart, it's gonna be me in my house getting smart with you. I probably invite her over my house. She probably gonna say, "No, I'm invited though." But just not going back there. No, you can come here. This way, when I come over here, when I'm talking about bitches and shit, I can do that. That's all you have to do. Don't have these parties at other motherfuckers' house. Have it at yours. Because when you have it at theirs, you on their type of time. And you never know what kind of time these motherfuckers is on. I'm a great host. Not everybody's a great host.
I go over to your crib and I see that you got sandwiches. You got the hero sandwiches that I like. And they're quartered off, you know, they're chopped up or whatever. And I start eating the hero sandwich and sitting on the couch, doing the very same thing that I would have did if I was at home. And halfway through the Super Bowl, you say, "Hey man, you eating too many damn sandwiches."
Yeah, and y'all see why other people analogies fall flat? This analogy ain't even close to anything that happened to you on this motherfucker show, sir. This analogy is not even close. What you talking about is stupid. So now you done said, well, you was gonna have these sandwiches at your house. So when you went to their house, they had sandwiches, and then they told you you were eating too many sandwiches. That is a dumbass analogy, sir, because if you and other people were going to be at this party, you would have known it ain't going to be all you can eat like it would have been at your own fucking house, jackass. This doesn't make sense what he's saying.
Tommy Sotomayor said, Angry Man said, well, if I'm coming to your party, I should be able to eat how many sandwiches I want. No, you can't. We still got other people to feed. You ain't the only one coming to the party that's hungry. So hell nah, you can't sit up there and eat up all the damn sandwiches you want. We got other people to sit up there and feed. That was a dumbass analogy by the angry woman, also known as the angry man. Tommy Sotomayor went in on the angry man.
You don't think that a motherfucker should say to you, you eating too many sandwiches when there's other niggas there? What you saying is stupid. You thought that you could go to somebody else's house with other people there and have unlimited access to all things there? Let me ask y'all, how many of y'all have went to somebody else's party and thought, I could drink as much as I want, I could eat as much as I want? How many of you guys thought that? You went to another motherfucker's house and just sat down and just grabbed a whole box of pizza and said, and was surprised that they said, hey, well, you eating a lot of pizza, nigga. That is dumb. Much love and respect, bro. Thank you for that $10 challenge. Hey, the $10 challenge is on the board. Who's going to take it? Who's going to take it? Put some color in the chat.
Bro, why can't I eat a sandwich, bro? You invited me over here. What's going on?
Thank you, Sean. Put $5 over on the Cash App. I see you, Sean. CJ to subscribe to Fight Club. I see you, CJ.
See, I already knew that Tommy and Angry Man was going to fall out because originally Angry Man made content going in on Tommy. Then eventually he got cool with Tommy, then fell out with Tommy Sotomayor again. So I already knew it was only a matter of time.
CJ done made his way over to Fight Club. Shouts out to CJ. You know what? Okay, friends. Okay, friends. I need at least 10 new members to Fight Club. Friends, we need 10 members to Fight Club. We got CJ over there. We done brought CJ has made it over to Fight Club. I see CJ done made it to Fight.
Hey, moderators, if any one of these bozos are talking to you and coming at you sideways, just boot them out of here. Don't let none of these trolls talk reckless to y'all. So if you a mod on my channel and these trolls get to talking reckless and they're not being respectful, you guys already know what to do. You ain't got to tolerate no disrespect from these trolls, man.
We need 9 more members to Fight Club. It's 85% off. That's like fucking $4. We need go to Fight Club. Fight Club, friends.
Yo, I'm just saying, you eating too many sandwiches, bro. And whenever this same thing you did last time, every time you come over here.
He don't even see how stupid his analogy is, or maybe he just realized it because he stopped. Because I didn't pause him. He stopped himself. He's just sitting there like this.
Oh man.
Rumble Studio is a game changer for our show. Rumble Studio lets us stream to Rumble and all the other platforms.
I'm gonna just let it sink in for a second. I want to see how many people, I want Constructicon to answer that. I want Constructicon to answer that too.
No, I didn't pause him. He was just sitting there. This is his show of nothing. He could have went the fuck off. That's why I said, for an angry man, he seems rather subdued.
Thank you. There it is right there. There it is right there. There it is right there.
So as long as you agree with him, it's thank you. But listen to what he's saying. His thought is, why invite me to your house if I can't eat whatever the fuck I want? No, not whatever the fuck I want. How much of it? To let that sink in. He should be the subdued. He should be the subdued. Not the angry man, but the subdued. You get it? Subdued. Oh, come on. Give me some credit. Army vet gave me some credit. He accepted the $10 challenge. Give me some credit. The subdued. Fuck. I thought it was a good one. Thank you, Alan.
Shout out to Comanche. Shout out to Comanche for the Cash App. I appreciate you, my brother, for showing love and support to the damn platform. Shout out to everybody that's been supporting the Cash App and the Super Chat. Let's get back to it.
The subdude. He's the subdude. Yes, because he likes the subs. Thank you. Thank you, Sassy. He likes the subs. And he's a dude.
Exactly.
And he's subdued.
If you're invited, you should be able to eat all the sandwiches you want.
Stop it, Clay. Whoa. Y'all heard him? Yo, he believed the shit he just said. I told you, I'm not making it up. You heard what he said? He said, if you're invited, you should be able to eat all the food that you want. Thank you, Jay Wink. He got it. The sub dude. Hey, newbie, you're right. The sub dude is wrong. Not the angry man, but the sub dude. He called him the greedy man. That is crazy. He said, if you invite him to your house, you should be able to eat as much as you want. He said it out of his own mouth. I didn't make him say it. Let's see if he said it again. He said, eat all you want.
Exactly, Darkwing Duck. If you're invited, you should be able to eat all the sandwiches you want.
And ladies and gentlemen, this is why you shouldn't invite niggas to your house. Niggas should not be invited to your house. They don't even like having niggas to your all-you-can-eat buffet. Because and you done told them you can eat all you can eat, but you didn't expect them to actually be able to eat that much. But still, think about inviting somebody to your house. I have that problem with alcohol. Invite a motherfucker to your house, you're trying to interview a bitch and they get sloppy drunk. Who told you to drink that much? What world was you supposed to drink? What the fuck? I've never went to nobody's house and drunk they shit up. I've never done this. How many of y'all have done this? When I had family over, the motherfuckers started taking whole bottles of whole cans of what that shit called? Red Bull. They started taking whole sack full of cans. Motherfuckers was making plates to take with them, then made a plate to eat. Niggas. Yeah, he should put an H in front of that angry and call himself the hangry man. It needs to just not say angry man. It should say just hangry man. And he is not
the premise is that I'm always complaining when I go over there that I'm being interrupted or I'm not getting to talk. The argument is that I always do that. Why the fuck would I expect to talk when I'm invited to a panel that I'm headlining? I'm going to say it again. Why the fuck would I expect, in fact, I'll make it worse. Why would I expect to talk the most on a panel I'm invited to that I'm headlining with my name in the title?
Get the lights up, y'all. Angry man is taking these long pauses, like he's thinking about what he's
My
getting.
ass is crazy.
He's thinking about what he's gonna say next, y'all. Let's get it.
I'm crazy, right? I'm the one that's tripping, right? I'm the
So he said he should be the one to get to talk the most. That's his argument. His argument is I should have been talking the most. I should have been a contender. I should have been a contender. I should. What is he counting words? What is he doing? Is he pausing? Is he counting words? Even you angry man fans, do y'all not see how or do not hear how wrong he is? Do y'all like what I did with the sign there? Do y'all like what I did with the sign? Does anybody like what I did with the sign in the back? Yeah, he acting real light skinned. This nigga running around counting words. I've heard of counting crows. He's counting words. I've heard of counting sheep. The angry man. I'm just saying.
On this trip, and I'm just a diva. I'm just a diva. I just want my ass kissed. I just think I'm important, right?
The angry man. Yeah, this he's acting real light skinned today. He drinking his drink real light skinned. He said that he should come to your house and eat as much as he want. I've never heard a grown ass man ever say this. Because you invited me. Let me ask you something, hangry man. Do you not understand? Just like you were invited, so were the other people that were there at this party. So you heard her count blessings. Yeah, he counting words. Seriously though, y'all think about it. If they invited you and there's a bunch of people there, that means they invited all of you. And they're trying to accommodate you all. You gotta realize that what you just said was pretty fucking stupid. You have to realize it's stupid what you're saying. That was what you came up with, an analogy, and then you sucking on that straw like you just dropped the mic. That don't make no sense. See, I should be able to eat. Why would you invite me here if I can't eat everything? Wow. Okay.
If every time I come over there, all I do is complain, why the fuck invite me?
He made a great point. He said, if every time all I do is complain, why in the fuck invite me? Funny how you won't use that same logic on yourself. If every time they treat you like that, why in the fuck you go back? Guys, aren't we on the same page now? Why is it this is why I told y'all the hypocrite in these niggas is why I don't like them. Why would you expect them not to invite you if they're going to be bothered by what you do when you keep going and you're going to be bothered by what they do? Both of y'all seem pretty tired of each other. And he's moving. Y'all see him? Okay. And he waiting on his audience to kiss his ass. Nobody in his audience is telling me wrong. They tried to tiptoe around telling me wrong, and he went off on the two people who did it.
Thank you, Dory. Thank you. Dory said, I was thinking the whole time how much you kept getting cut off and barely got to speak, AM.
I hate you niggas in the comments.
I'm glad somebody saw it.
I hate you niggas in the comment section. Y'all
I'm glad somebody saw it.
All y'all do is hype them niggas up to be mad. Y'all do it all the time. Y'all know if you hype them up to make them be mad. Y'all don't hype this man up to make him be a big yes. They did you wrong, angry man.
Why would angry man keep crying about how he's being treated on people's panels? You got way more subscribers than these dudes, but yet and still you keep showing up to their panels. And when you show up to the panel, you cry about how they're mistreating you, not allowing you to talk like a beyond. They won't let me talk, man. Every time I go over there, man, they won't let me talk, y'all. They keep on mistreating me. Why in the hell do you keep going back over there if they're mistreating you every time you show up, hangry man? They keep mistreating me, but yet and still you keep showing up.
I saw it.
Yeah.
They mistreated you.
And then you'll have people that'll say this, right? You have people that'll say this. Just stop going over there. I'm not about to keep doing something, then complain about it.
So now he's going to act like that person who wrote that sentence is wrong right after you just said if they're going to complain about what you do when you were over there, why keep inviting you over there? You just said it, nigga. It just came out your own motherfucking mouth. So the logic would fit the other way. Now let's see. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he'll say, you got a point. Let's see.
How often to the whole Bino?
They did, sassy girl. They said that they said he did most of the talking in the first half of the show. And I believe it. I don't think they're lying.
Nation. How often do y'all see me going to people's panels?
Well, if we go by what you just said, a lot.
Realistically.
Yes.
Comparative to how often I used to go to people's panels.
Oh
how
my
often
God.
I used to be on other people's shows. How often do you see me doing that?
I don't go as often as I used to. Who the fuck are you, the most interesting man on YouTube? I don't go to panels as often as I used to. But when I do, I complain and bitch.
And then he's crying about, man, I can't even eat how many sandwiches as I want, man. I should be able to eat how many sandwiches that I want, man, when I show up to the event. If you're going to sit up there and invite me, no, you can't eat as many sandwiches as you want, fool. We got to feed other people. You ain't the only hungry ninja that showed up to the party. Everybody else is hungry too. What the hell we look like letting your fat ass eat up every damn thing while forgetting about everybody else?
I don't go on panels like I used to go. I don't go on panels as much as I used to. But when I do, I bitch and moan. Stay complaining, my friends. Yes, he's moving the hell out of the goalpost. He's moving the hell out of the goalpost. Stay angry, my friends. What is he talking about? Stay angry, my friends.
But see, this right here, this is the desperate attempt to make my ass wrong for some shit that was done towards me. It's like you go to somebody's house.
Oh, here you go again.
And they say something crazy to you. And then somebody say, well, if I was you, I'd stop going over there because I ain't going to keep going over there. And they do that. And then, and then I'm going to complain about it. Yeah, there's only one part you forgot. They were in the wrong first, you stupid fuck.
What? He really believes he said something. That's like saying that every time they invite you over there, you go over there and they do something wrong, I'd stop going. There's only one thing wrong. They were in the wrong verse. That's how the thing keeps happening. That is literally how the thing keeps happening. What you're saying makes no sense. They were in the wrong first, so you should be able to keep coming back because they were in the wrong first? Oh, well, I keep going back because they were wrong first. No, Ren. You said Fatty asked him nicely. Oh, shit. No. You keep doing it. Why you gotta ask me that? Y'all the type of niggas that keep getting raped by the same guy. You get the nigga just keep convincing you to come over there and get raped, don't he? Here you go again, get raped. Here we go. But not again, I don't want to go through it. Now, this time he said it nice. He wasn't going to try to fuck me. But when I went over to his house, I didn't get that lucky. So here we go. Going through the same thing. You keep doing this. They keep doing it. After a while, I'm starting to think they like dick. No. He told me he said we promised he wouldn't do it this week. Here we go.
Hey, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. Tommy is funny, man. He might be a raccoon, but damn it, man, he is funny. Angry man keep crying about how they're mistreating him, but yet and still he keeps going back. That's like a thought or a 304 complaining about how men won't take her on a date, but they only want to sleep with her in the backseat of their damn car. But you keep showing up to get sex in the backseat of their car while they never take you on no damn date, but yet and still you continue to show up. The angry woman sounds just like an angry 304 sitting up there complaining about mistreatment, but yet and still you continue to go back each and every time.
So I'm glad that she's enjoying the show.
No.
You can't keep getting raped by the same man.
Yeah.
Because here's the reality. Person A does something. Person B gets offended. You tell person B they shouldn't have been over there with person A in the first place.
Yes.
Why do you give a fuck about what you perceive person B doing wrong? For example, going over there, if you don't give a fuck about what person A did in the first place.
That's why y'all shouldn't listen to these niggas. These niggas they are telling y'all stuff that they heard me and other niggas who've been through it say. They don't know. They don't know. Do you understand? He's telling you the opposite of what every man should hear. And you know what this is, ladies and gentlemen? That the only person you have control over is who? Thank you, Quentin. I needed this drink. I've been making y'all laugh and shit. Ren, you need to buy me a drink too. I've been talking to you and having a good time with you, Ren. Renjamin, I like that instead of Benjamin. Renjamin. Here's a shot of Ciroc. Drink enough and get a hard cock. Love to drink me strong. When I get drunk, I fuck all night long. Look out. I need more drinks. Give me more drinks. I can go all night long, told you. Fight Club after the show. Matter of fact, we're gonna go live on Fight Club, so y'all make sure you.
I mean, don't the angry woman sounds like a disgruntled 304. You continue to go on dates with these men, but all they do is have sex with you and they won't take you on a date. They have sex with you for their convenience, at their convenience in the backseat of their car, but they don't want to be seen with you. They don't want to take you on a date. They want you to come over so they can hit it when it's late. You're complaining like a disgruntled 304 who gets treated so bad, but yet and still you continue to show the hell up each and every time. You sound like a disgruntled 304 angry woman being mistreated. Late night booty in the backseat of the caddy. They don't want to take you on no damn date, but yet and still you continue to come back. You want to complain about the behavior, but you continue to show up every damn weekend to get off into some damn freaking every damn weekend. But you got the nerve to complain about the mistreatment.
If all you subscribe, go over there. But I ask, do y'all understand? Like he's really saying almost like he has no control. Do y'all hear this? It's like he has no control. That if you should be talking to them, they did me wrong. Oh yeah, El Jimador. I don't have any more of that. I got a lot of alcohol that's missing. It took long enough. It's been like 6 months. But he's blaming the people who he said keeps doing it. And he's saying y'all should be mad at Fatty, not mad at me for going over there. Let me tell you something, sir. If they are actually your friends, they should do the same thing that my fans do when I go to somebody else's show and they disrespect me. And I never get mad at y'all when y'all say it. Every time I go to somebody else's show and something go wrong or they cuss me out and I come back, what is the first thing y'all tell me to do? Even when y'all in somebody else's show. If I'm on somebody else's show and things are going left, when my fans are in the comment section, the first thing they say is, go do your own show. So why would you be mad that your fans are telling you, why the fuck are you over there with them when you could be over here with us? Something's not right. Something's not right. That he is offended by that statement. What the fuck? Yes, they are right. Why be over there? Angry Man reminds me of Johnny Sack from The Sopranos and how he rages in the middle of talking calm a lot. Just leave. Just leave. Oh, that you said Malcolm X went on people's shows that didn't like him. Hold on, sir. I do that. I'm not saying he should not go on people's shows that don't like him. He should expect what they give him, though. What you're saying is they both don't like, and the people who are telling him right now to not go back, why is it he got to go back on the same person's show that don't like him? Can you explain that? Why the same person that don't like you, you got to keep going back on your show? What did Fatty say? Fatty tried to get me to go on his show. You think it happened? No. Why? What did Fatty say? Yeah, Big Pussy died on the 31st. He said, Tommy should have came on my show. No. Yes, I remember the Skull song. Well, you got? I'll sing it for you if you buy me a drink. Yeah, like all he got to do is think about it. All he has to do is say, I'll go to somebody else's show and maybe they disagree with me, but I'll have a better conversation. I'm not going to go. How many videos y'all got of them white boys fucking with me? How many you got? When I went on the white boys show, the white boys acted an ass. You got other videos of them white boys acting an ass with me?
Yeah, Tommy Sotomayor made a fool of himself going on that show. Remember when Tommy got in he went on that show with them white boys and they was disrespecting him and talking crazy like, Tommy, calm down. You're being emotional, buddy. Tommy, calm down, Tommy. You're being emotional. Tommy said, you ain't never seen me go back to the show with them white boys after they made fun with me. Tommy Sotomayor, why would you go on a show with a bunch of white supremacists in the first place, and all they did was disrespect you every chance they got on that damn show? So what Tommy is saying, well, at least I didn't go back to let those white boys disrespect me again. They disrespected me once, but I won't give them the opportunity to disrespect me twice. I didn't go back to those white boys like the angry woman did.
So Ren, Ben, 10, if they get cool, listen, the same thing happens. The same thing. You can't get mad at it that happens. If you're used to it happening, that's why I can't sit up here and tell y'all that my girl did XYZ to me. You know why? Because then I'm going to turn around and tell y'all that she did that shit again. I'm going to slap this bitch, and then I'm going to slap y'all for telling me not to fuck this bitch again. So I need to keep y'all out of my business. Yes, he wanted me on the show because I was the moneymaker. He knew if I came on there, he could get a viral moment. He knew, wait a minute. That's why when he came on my show, I stopped and I said, oh, wait, I got to get this nigga off the show. That's what happened when he came on my show the last time. I said, hold on a minute. Why would I let you on my damn show? We're not doing this one-sided shit. $50. $50. So I take a drink and sing the song for you. Ricky, I need a drink. I sit there, I said, wait a minute, why is he on my show? I'm in the cemetery called Rumble. This is a graveyard. Why you keep coming to the graveyard? You must have had somebody over here buried that you love and respect and miss. Other than that, I don't know why you would keep visiting the graveyard. This is my thoughts.
To make person B feel some type of way. If you don't want to speak on what person A did, shut the fuck up about person B. See, a lot of y'all be thinking y'all smart, and you're not.
Yes, you are correct. Let's start at home first. My man Juan Pacheco. Juan Pacheco put $10 on and said for the Hemodor fluid. Thank you. See you over there with the application that allows us to send cash. Okay, friends, we need 9 more people to join over on my fight club. It's in the description boxes. It's going across the screens, friends. I need 9 more people, friends. Friends, if you're not going to, friends, the link is in the description box, friends. Friends, we need 9 more subscribers to Fight Club. Or 9 more.
Friends.
I'd rather have 9 drinks since you don't want to join Fight Club. But you join Fight Club. Right now, I need 9 more people for this. It's the day's goal, friends. Please, friends. Thank you, friends.
You're not. In fact, most of the damn human race think they're fucking smart. But this is typical behavior of the average fucking person. I can't name how many times people have somebody talking shit to them because they're offended someone did something to them.
Okay, the angry man has shown up. But he's angry about the wrong damn thing. He's angry about somebody telling him the right thing to do and the tasty way to do it.
Rings. Oh man.
It's like, oh, I went over to my mom's house and I was over there just visiting her, and she started overstepping her boundaries and saying a whole bunch of crazy stuff to me. Instead of a normal, rational person saying, wow, that's messed up, she shouldn't have did that. No, that's not what the average human does.
Sir, if you said, if they know you're an alcoholic and you said, I went to the bar, I was just going in there to get something, I ended up drinking. Are you mean to tell me that you want them to say that's fucked up that they served you a drink? Is that what you're telling me? That you thought it makes more sense that they said that's fucked up that they served you a drink more than they told you it's your fault now? That's called an enabler, sir. If that's what you wanted, was the person to tell you it was the bartender's fault for serving you? You got mad that they told you maybe you need to stop going to the bar. You seem to be having a hard time going to the bar and not drinking. You're offended?
The average human says, well, you shouldn't have had your ass over there in the first place. I
Yeah,
don't know why
should've.
you keep going over there.
And
I don't know why you would even deal with that. You know why? Because some of us don't see the worst in everybody.
So the angry man doesn't see the worst in everybody? Why don't you change your name to the compassionate man? Why don't you change your name to the second chance man? Why would you be named the angry man? And you say, because some of us don't see what it didn't have nothing to do with you saw the fucking good in this person. You see they do it all the time, and you don't go to panels. Y'all, I'm gonna keep throwing that out. You don't go to panels. How does shit like this keep happening to you at these panels?
The last time I had an issue over there, I came over here to this channel and I said,
he's talking about Fatty and what's old boy? I don't know if his name is Ike or something, but it's Fatty's channel. So he keeps complaining that every time he goes to Fatty's panel, they mistreat him. They won't let him talk. They mute him and won't let him speak. But yet and still, he continues to go back. Tommy said, you need to change your name to the compassionate man. Why call yourself the angry man? You need to call yourself the compassionate man. You keep going back to a platform that's mistreating you. Change your name to the compassionate man. You said you keep going back because you don't want to see the worst in people. That's your excuse. That is his excuse for tolerating disrespect. So in other words, he made an excuse for tolerating disrespect. Every time he goes to Fatty's panel, he claims that he's being disrespected and they won't let him speak. But yet and still, he continues to show the hell up. Man, this is crazy.
yo, I didn't like what went on over there, but ain't no love lost. I don't got an issue with Fatty or Ali. How many of y'all remember me saying that?
Ali, that's the dude name. It's Fatty and Ali. He claims that Fatty and Ali continues to mistreat him, but yet and still he continues to show up. Tommy said he needs to change his name to the compassionate man, not the angry man or the angry woman.
How many of y'all remember me saying that?
Not the naive man.
Press a 1 in the chat room if you remember me saying that.
And yet you went back.
So when you ask me, why would you go over there? Does it ever cross your mind that just maybe,
Benjamin, he wasn't.
Now you sound like Luther Vandross. Have I ever crossed your mind? I miss you. Have I ever crossed your mind? The angry woman turned into Luther Vandross overnight. Overnight. Have I ever crossed your mind? Have I ever crossed your mind looking ass?
Able to get me back unless he gave me $500. When I said I am not going back after I went over there and he pulled that hole, you trying to fuck these bitches? What I look like having an argument with this man talking about some you told you, and he didn't keep doing that.
Yeah.
That was the first time he did.
My bad, Brian McKnight, man. Oh, Brian McKnight looking at, have I ever crossed your mind? Have it ever crossed your mind that I'm cool with these brothers and I choose to look at the best of people and not the worst? Have it ever crossed your mind? Oh, Brian McKnight looking at, talking about have it ever crossed your mind? Now, listen. Now he's making excuses for tolerating the disrespect that he's been getting Every time he shows up to the panel, have I ever crossed your mind? Just imagine a grown man by the name of Angry Woman making excuses for being mistreated every time he shows up to Fatty's panel. Man, this is crazy. Oh, come on, man. Come on, man. Oh, man, come on. Oh, God, man, come on. Oh, man, come on, dog. I want to miss this last part right here. Check this out.
All right, man. Change your ways, angry man. Okay? Stop being an angry man and be the happy man. Out of all the women you done cursed out online, I'll make a fucking monologue. Bro, I will put together the skits of you arguing with women, not just men, bro. And you playing victim? And you trying to clout chase that and bring it into the Carmelo Anthony, bro? Sad work with you, my nigga. Who the on go, though, bro? Know that I'm on go, bro. All right, man. Change your ways, angry man. Okay? Stop being an angry man and be the happy man, bro. That's a fact, man. Everybody tap in with the shooter, bro. Who the always on go, you heard? Get outside, angry man. We never seen you outside, bro. Never seen you outside. Y'all talking. Never seen you outside.
I mean, this is Brooklyn. The brother say, hey, man, I'm out here in Brooklyn. I'm outside. We don't never see you, brother. Have I ever crossed your mind? Have I ever crossed your mind?
He did that shit. It came out of left field like Barry Bonds. After he did it, it was quite simple for me to say, I'll never go back on your show. And then his own people started telling me, hey, you fucked up. He said, I give you $500. I fucked up. I said, I ain't coming back till you give me that money.
Angry Man went over there because Angry Man don't got an issue with Fatty or Ali. And Angry Man ain't expecting to be treated goofy. Does that ever cross y'all's mind? Does it ever cross your mind that just maybe the reason why Angry Man goes the places he goes when it comes to panels is because Angry Man does.
But that's what I'm saying. So if I'm telling Angry Man right now, if Angry Man don't get 500 plus to come back, he a dummy. Not ego man. Yeah, if Angry Man doesn't get $500 plus to come back, he a dummy.
Not expect people to treat him fucked up. Did that ever cross your mind? No, it doesn't cross your mind because you're too busy trying to figure out a way to make me be wrong in the fucking situation. Here's the better question. Did I think, because y'all are like, yo, Angry Man, when Ali started yelling at you, you rage quit. Did I rage quit or did I leave because I didn't want to have a back and forth with Ali?
Now, I'm with him on that. I don't like that idea of rage quit. That's a stupid thing. Y'all just saying things to offend a motherfucker or get him mad or get him to do whatever you want to. Is Angry Man implying that Tommy mistreated him then? See, thank you. That's what's funny. And Cruz, let me let y'all think about this thing. Let me let y'all think about this, Cruz. I never mistreated him at all. Ren, answer this. Why he didn't come back? Ren, I never mistreated him. Why he didn't come back over here? Let him explain that. Why he doing all this weird talk, pausing. Let him explain that. So he'd rather go on a man's show that gets less views than mine? Go ahead and ask yourself why. He'd rather go on a man's show that let him talk less than I do. He'd rather go on a man's show that disrespect him. Unlike, I don't disrespect him. Matter of fact, I took up for him when Captain Tazariak told me he don't get no pussy. I took up for him. He never had that problem over here on my show. He never had it. So you ask yourself, Benjamin, Tinjamin. Ask yourself this. None of these things ever happened. Thank you. He feels inferior around people that are just as or more intelligent than he is. It is obvious. When CJ was having a good night, guess what I did? Highlighted CJ for the whole night and highlighted him for the second show too. I let CJ run with it. Go on. I like to see y'all niggas doing your thing. When that dumb girl was over here, what is her name? I forgot the bitch's name. The one with that same dry ass wig who turned on me. When that bitch was over here saying something and she did good, I let her go. She got a win. She enjoyed that. They made videos about it. They put their videos on YouTube about it. I let you go. I said, go.
See, this show is going to have limited ad earnings because of all of the curse words, right? So of course it's gonna have limited ad earnings, man, because of the curse words that's on it, right? But even though a lot of people been watching it, I need everybody that's rocking and everybody that's watching to get the likes up. So yeah, it's gonna have limited ads on it because of the profanity. Unfortunately, get the likes up for your boy, and we're gonna continue on with the show. YouTube is so PC. I'm going over to Rumble, you guys. I got my Rumble up, man. So guess what? King Supreme is going to move over to Rumble. I'm still going to post content on YouTube, but I got to move over to Rumble for freedom of speech because YouTube is too PG-13, and you can't say nothing on YouTube without getting censored, without getting flagged, without getting your channel banned. I'm just sick of YouTube, man. So I'm going to still post PG-13 on YouTube, but King Supreme is moving over to Rumble this week. I already started a channel on Rumble, and I'm going to start posting content over there every day. I'm sick of YouTube and this old PG-13 ass content, and we're grown ass men. Every time I post a video on YouTube, you know what I say? I say it's not for children. It's not for people under 18. Every time I post a video, I'm sick of YouTube and a PG-13 policies. Sick of it. Let's go, man. Have I ever crossed your mind?
Robbie? Ain't that what the fatty say? Robbie? You and Robbie? Why the fuck this nigga can't pause after Raw? Robbie?
See, a lot of y'all don't be paying attention. I had no problem having a back and forth with Sharon.
Wait a minute. Ren. Okay, Ren, you must be him. Because he gets disagreement over here. It's just a respectful form of disagreement. What he probably don't like is he'll say something that somebody like, I think a couple of times he said some things and I just corrected him. I wasn't being rude. I would just say, well, that's not true. Why would you act like he doesn't get correction over here? That's why he got mad at Captain Tazariak. And that was the back and forth between him and Captain Tazariak was okay. I mean, if I just wanted to have drama.
I had no problem having a back and forth with Logics. The moment Ali took it there, you know why I left? Because I don't have a problem with Ali, and I'm not about to get into a freaking back and forth with him like that. You know why? Because every time I get into a back and forth with people I'm cool with, it always end up being some shit. There's a whole lot of occasions I was on Izzy Band's panel and we had a back and forth, and I should have just clicked off so that it didn't get no damn worse.
Again, do y'all hear a man who don't go on panels? Got a lot of panel stories. Imagine if I told y'all I don't like prostitutes. And I had a lot of stories about prostitutes.
There's a few other people I've had back and forths with, and I should have just clicked off so that the shit wouldn't get no worse.
I ain't no conservative. I got an OnlyFans page.
But that don't mean I'm not still gonna feel some type of way. And the craziest thing about it is this whole situation happened during a conversation about emotional intelligence. Which proves my point that the shit don't exist. This literally happened in the middle of a conversation about emotional intelligence.
Shouts out to my man Rick. Rick done sent me a $50 shot from the application that allows you to send cash. Y'all gotta admit, nobody does it better than me. And it's people been watching me for years, watching me do this, and nobody does it better than me. He ain't said a damn word in a while. That boy is pausing.
On Rumble.
Oh man, that's great.
He paused.
If you go back, and look at the stream, how many clippable moments do I have? Not because I got into it with somebody, but just because of the shit I was saying. Let's be real about it.
I think Alex is right. The jokes get better. The jokes get better. The more drinks I get, the jokes get better. I had my daughter. Y'all look. I might have my issues back and forth with my daughter growing up. It was stuff like that. Yesterday, me and my daughter went out. What?
You realize that? It's when somebody is saying some shit that's powerful, that's based, and other people want to get in and say whatever, and everybody's like, no, hold on, let him cook. I don't know if y'all noticed, but nobody ever lets me cook. The only place I can cook is over here in the Beano Nation.
Nobody ever lets me cook. And this is after saying he had all these clippable moments from this show. Nobody ever lets him cook. Ever. Now that I'm sorry, that sounds like a hoe up here complaining. This is a hoe complaining. This is a hoe now. No one ever lets me cook. Then why do you go to this shit? Why would you ask me why I go? Okay, now you know what, man. You like being a victim then. You like getting raped.
See, I think Tommy Sotomayor with that R word is YouTube is sensitive, man. And anytime they hear the R, you got to say grape. You can't say nothing on YouTube no more. YouTube is so PG-13, man. You can't say nothing on YouTube no more, man.
You like dick.
Tommy is so vulgar and raw, man. I mean, but it's needed. I ain't gonna lie, man. You need people like Tommy that's gonna be raw and vulgar to just tell it like it is. The problem with that is YouTube gonna ban it. YouTube ain't gonna monetize it. That's the only problem. So when
this is not rape, this is a date. You're just upset they didn't take you to the restaurant you wanted to go to. You're upset that they paid for half the bill and not the whole bill. You like dick, though.
Everywhere else I can't cook. I'm always getting interrupted mid-cook. Always.
Hey, listen, man, we gonna wrap this one up. I'm gonna wrap this one up, man. You gotta say great, man. But you know, Tommy, one thing about Tommy Sotomayor, he ain't got no cap on his language. So with the new rules that YouTube got, there's no way that Tommy can survive on YouTube because YouTube is too PG-13, man. You know, it's way too PG-13 on YouTube. So there's no way that Tommy was going to be able to survive on YouTube talking the way that I already listen, homie. I already got an email from YouTube saying that I'm going to have limited ads on this video because of the vulgar language, right? They already sent me an email. And what's crazy about it is, well, why ask me if this content is for adults? And let me show you how sorry YouTube is, right? I'm going to show you how sorry YouTube is. You got rap videos on YouTube with cursing and gun violence, but those videos got ads on it. As a YouTuber, if I curse and say a few words, then you're going to demonetize my platform. You're going to demonetize my channel. But you got rap videos that's promoting death and destruction, gun violence and unalivings, all in these rap songs, and yet and still all of that stuff is on YouTube. All of that stuff is monetized. But you want to silence me. And demonetize my videos for a few curse words. You talk about hypocrisy if I ever seen it. Hypocrisy at its finest. Go look at rap music right now on YouTube. That stuff got curse words, gun violence in it, everything, and yet and still is monetized. But me, as a podcaster, as a YouTuber, if they hear a few curse words in the video, they want to demonetize the whole live stream to where I don't have ads on it and I can't get paid. You talk about hypocrisy. Seriously. YouTube promotes gangster rap. YouTube promotes drill music. All of that drill music on YouTube is monetized with ads on it. I'm going to say it again. All of that drill rap is monetized with ads on it, and they're talking about unalivings, shooting, death and destruction, but yet and still all of that nonsense is monetized. You come to my platform, you hear a few curse words, and you want to sit up there and demonetize the whole damn live stream over a few curse words. But you want to sit up there and promote gang violence and drill music to black people, and all of that stuff get monetized with several ads on a damn video. You see what I'm saying? YouTube needs to be sued for their hypocrisy. I'm going to say it again. YouTube needs to be sued for their hypocrisy. If it's wrong for me to use a curse words, why in the hell do you monetize drill music that talks about gun violence, death, and unaliving? You monetize drill music, but I can't monetize a damn live stream with a few curse words. I'm not promoting gun violence. I'm not promoting death. I'm not promoting destruction. YouTube needs to be sued for their hypocrisy 100%. So hit the like button if you haven't. Hey, man, I'm going to get up out of here, man. It's your boy, King Supreme. And I'm serious about that. YouTube needs to be sued for their hypocrisy. You got all these drill rappers on YouTube and all of that stuff get monetized, and they're talking about gun violence, death, and destruction with a gang of ads on their video. Oh, you just seen an ad on my video? Well, if an ad is on my video, then okay, that's cool. Hopefully, I still got an ad on my damn video. But think about that, people. All of these drill rappers got videos on YouTube that's monetized with ads all over the video. They're talking about gang signs, gun violence, death, and destruction. And all of those videos on YouTube, when it comes to drill rap music, is monetized with ads all over the video. Hypocrisy at its finest. See what I'm saying? Hey, man, I'm going to get up out of here. Peace, love, and blessings. I need everybody to like, share, and subscribe. Share this, people. Tell a friend that's going to tell a friend, and we're going to continue to get it in. It's King Supreme. I am signing off. I've been up here for 2 hours. I got to get up out of here, man. I'm gone. I appreciate everybody. I'm talking about everybody who supported the platform today, man. Everybody. Hit that like button. It ain't nothing. Listen, I need more of my people to support these shows when I pull up. When I pull up and drop this content, I need more of you guys to start supporting the platform through the Cash App. I got a lot of people in the black community hating on my content because they don't like the fact that I criticize black women. They claim that I'm off code, but the majority of the people in the FBA community voted for a tether, Kamala Harris, and they want to talk about being off code, man. Middle finger to them, man. How FBA people are going to get mad at me and the majority of them voted for Kamala Harris, who promoted gender confusion to our children and open borders. And the majority of our people voted for this tether by the name of Kamala Harris, but they get mad at me for criticizing black women for being feminists. They don't get mad at me when I call out the black men for being Sambos and raccoons. They ain't got a problem with that. They ain't got a problem with that. So what does that say about the people in this community? You mad at me for calling out feminists, but you ain't mad at the majority of the FBA people who voted for Kamala Harris, and all she was going to do is keep the borders wide open for immigrants to overpopulate black communities. But you want to talk about something being off code? This community is backwards as hell. That's why King Supreme got to create his own lane, and I've been doing that for the last few months. You got people in the FBA community that's mad at me for calling out the female feminists. And they want to talk about somebody being off code. The overwhelming majority of foundational black Americans voted for a damn tether by the name of Kamala Harris, but they want to talk about somebody that's off code. What is more off code than that? At least Donald Trump is deporting the damn illegal immigrants. At least Donald Trump had enough common sense to close the damn borders. Well, Donald Trump is a white supremacist. At least Donald Trump had enough common sense to close the damn borders. All you black people who claim to be FBA, the overwhelming majority of you buffoons voted for Kamala Harris, and Kamala Harris ain't nothing but a damn tether, but yet and still you voted for her, and you want to talk about somebody that's off code, man. The nerve of these people. The nerve of these people. You guys voted for a tether. Tariq Nasheed been making content going against tethers all day, every day, and yet and still the majority of FBA people voted for a damn tether by the name of Kamala Harris. At least Donald Trump had enough common sense to close the damn borders. At least Donald Trump had enough common sense to stand 10 toes down against illegal immigration and open borders. But you want to call Donald a white supremacist. But the majority of our people who claim to be FBA voted for a damn tether who promoted open borders. And you want to talk about being off code. My goodness, man, this is crazy. My goodness, you talk about somebody being off code. That is crazy. The overwhelming majority of FBAs voted for Kamala Harris, who's the epitome of being a damn tether. And you want to talk about somebody being off code. That is pure insanity. That is crazy. Hopefully, I'm not the only person who can see through this buffoonery. Hopefully, I ain't the only person who can see through this damn hypocrisy. Talking about being off code, and the overwhelming majority of our people who claim to be FBA voted for a damn tether by the name of Kamala Harris, who promoted open borders to our who promoted open borders. Make it make sense. Anyway, man, this King Supreme. I'm gonna get up out of here. Listen, I'm gonna say this. What's the point in Tariq Nasheed arguing with tethers and debating tethers just for the majority of FBA people to turn around and vote for a tether by the name of Kamala Harris? Oh, but you voted for her because she's a black woman. She's not a real black woman. She's a fake black woman. She's the epitome of being a damn tether, but the majority of our people voted for her. And all Kamala Harris did was promote open borders so that they can flood illegal immigrants into our community by the damn millions, by the damn thousands. I'm sick of these fake ass people talking about who's on code versus who's not on code. You claim to be FBA, but you voted for a damn tether by the name of Kamala Harris, who promoted open borders. Make it make sense, my people. I'm gonna get up out of here, homie. It's your play. Hey, man, it's your player upon the King Supreme. Like, share, and subscribe. Listen, man, a lot of these people in the community, they don't like me because I'm too damn real for that fake ass stuff they doing. I'm way too real for that fake ass stuff they doing over there. So they're telling people to not support me. They're telling people to not rock with my platform. Even Stevie Wonder can see that. The writing is on the wall. Everybody with common sense can see that people from this community, a lot of them are hating on me. But guess what? The real foundational black Americans who love to hear the truth, those are the people who rock with me. Those are the people who still support my platform. Those fake ass ninjas, yeah, you already know what time it is with them, man. I'm going to get up out of here. Peace, love, and blessings to y'all, man. I'm gone.